Hi, welcome to the MuleSoft tutorials. This is Akash, and in this video we'll discuss about the property placeholders. So we have basically two types of property placeholder. One is the simple property placeholder and one other one is the secure property placeholder. So to start with, first we'll create one project. We'll go to File, Mule Project. Here we'll say property proj. We'll finish this. This will create a project on Mule Studio, and then I will drag one HTTP connector. I will configure this HTTP connector. I'll click on plus. We'll click on OK. We'll save it. Now I will go to the global elements, and here I will go to click on create, and here I will write property placeholder. I'll click on OK, and here I will give the location of the property name. Let's say my property file name is dev.properties. We'll save this. And now we'll go to resources, and inside resources I will create a property. So file, new file, let's say dev.properties. Let's click on finish. I can open with property editor. Okay, so here I will write user as in, let's say, Akash, and password equals to, let's say, admin. Okay, we'll save this, and I want to use those values in my system and in my this particular API. So I will drag one transform message, and here to access any of the properties in data view we'll use P, and inside that P in bracket we'll use the property name. So let's say I want to write the user colon P. Inside that I will write user, and we'll give one more comma, and let's say password colon P. Inside this I will give password, and for better output I will look for JSON. We'll save this. So this will basically read user and password properties from my dev.properties, which I have given in property placeholder, and this will give output me as a username and password. Now we'll try to run this. Run. So this successful deploy, and I will using this I will use localhost 8081. I will put click on send. See, I got the Akash and admin as a username and password from my property placeholder. But as you can see, I'm storing password directly on dev.properties, which is not secure, right? So anyone can go and read the dev.properties and he can get the passwords. So to make this secure, we will use secure property placeholder. So firstly, you will not get that secure property placeholder on your Endpoint Studio. So we need to install that secure property placeholder. So to install a secure property placeholder, just go to Google, search secure install secure property placeholder. Maybe you can go to any of the link. Let's say this link is a forum. So basically we need one URL from where we'll install that particular plugin. So this is the URL launch. So it is showing me how to install it. I just copy this URL. I will go to help, install new software. I'll click on add. I will write secure property, and I will paste my URL over here. I will click on OK. So this will show me I'd already installed. Okay. So this is I need to install, which I already installed. This take like 5 to 10 minutes to install, and you will when you will restart your Anypoint Studio, then it will be done. So right now I will cancel this thing, and now I will in global elements I can go and create one more. property placeholder, or else I will create a new project directly and it will do this thing. So we'll go to file, new project, secure proj. I click on finish and I will drag one HTTP connector. I will configure this, click on OK, and now save this and I will go to global elements and create secure property placeholder. So after installing that particular plugin, you will get this. Before that, you will not able to find this secure property placeholder. I'll click OK. So now this is the algorithm from which we want to basically encrypt my values. So I will use blowfish algorithm. Encryption mode CBC is correct. Let's say my key is let's say this is private key. So let's say my key is mm, test key. Okay, and here I will add the location. So I have dev.properties file. I'll write okay. Now we have secure property placeholder. Now I will create one properties file in resources file, new file, and here write dev.properties. Now click on finish and I will save everything and just right click on the dev.properties, open with, you will find a mule properties editor. Click here. Now on the topmost you will find one add a new property. You click on add a new property. Let's say that user key is user and my value is let's say Akash. I want to encrypt this and algorithm I will use is blowfish and key is test key. Click OK. OK. So this you cannot read it. I will add one more property. Password value is let's say admin. I will encrypt this. OK. So in this way we have username and password as encrypted values. Nobody can read it. We'll go to properties, our main XML, and I will drag one transform message from palette. And here I will try to read that file, that particular value. So what I will do is I'll write username colon p in bracket. I will write same user. I will give comma and then password colon p in bracket. I will write my password. So this thing basically go and check in developer properties and decrypt with the key which we have provided in secure property placeholder, this key, and decrypt it, and this will show us the results. Save this and we'll see how things are going. So we'll deploy this project, new project. So still deploying. So successfully deployed. And now I will go and hit the same service. I click send. So in this way you can, the username is Akash and the password is admin. This is in Java, application Java. So we are getting like this output. You can change your transform message to JSON. You will get the format in JSON. So in this way we can use the secure property placeholder and property placeholder. So in industries mainly we use secure property placeholder because all the passwords we resides in the properties file and we don't want to show those to the user. If you want to access the properties in data view, you can use it P. If you want to access the properties in MEL, you will use dollar and then curly braces inside that same. So this will be like this. I'll show you. I'll write over here. I'll say set payload maybe. and here you will need to give dollar colon like this user. So this way you can use the secure property or any of the properties in MEL. So you can practice this on more, and then you can practice this on more. You can try and install secure property placeholder on your system, and yeah, you can do this stuff. So that's it for this video. See you in next video. Thank you.